Hello and welcome to another Minecraft tutorial. Today I want to show you how to make a T flip-flop redstone contraption in Minecraft. It's one of my favourite things to use. I must have used thousands of these things in my builds. It's super useful for when you want to switch, when you want to toggle the state of a redstone component by using a button or other inputs without using a lever. So for example, I hit this button here, turns the light on. I hit the same button again, turns the light off. Super useful. Today I want to show you how to build one of these. First of all, what are you going to use? So this design barely uses any blocks whatsoever. You only need 6 normal blocks. Any old block will do. Dirt or stone. I'm using wool just because it's easy to see. 2 sticky pistons, 1 button, 2 redstone repeaters and a redstone torch. So you really don't need a lot of stuff at all. Okie dokie, so let's start with basic block placement. We're going to place our first 3 blocks in a little L shape like this and then knock out the bottom corner there. And then we're going to take our first sticky piston and we're going to place him here facing upwards. On top of that sticky piston we place another block and then another block beside the sticky piston like this. So our first 4 blocks are in a little zigzag. Then we place 1 more block on the floor here and put our second sticky piston on the top here facing to the right. In front of this sticky piston we place our last block. And there we go, that's our basic blocks all in place. Next we're going to place our 2 repeaters. So the first repeater goes in the first dip here, facing to the right, and the second repeater goes in the second dip, also facing to the right. After you've placed those, place your redstone torch underneath the last block here, and then place your button on the first block here. And there you go, that's it, there's your T flip-flop. For those of you wondering how this works, this block on the end acts as a part of the circuit, and this piston moves it alternates its position, being out of position and breaking the circuit, or being in position and completing the circuit. So when we hit this button, the block is out of position and the circuit is incomplete. Therefore the lamp isn't lit. When we hit the button again, it pulls the block into position, the current travels through the block, completes the circuit, and the lamp lights up. So there you have it. One working T flip-flop, wired up and ready to go. One thing I'd like to mention as well, one of the reasons this is one of my favourite designs for the T flip-flop is that you can have 2 of them next to each other or even more and they don't interfere with each other in terms of wiring. So if I just quickly put these here, then you'll be able to see that despite all the wiring next to each other, you can quite happily have 2 independently wired systems and they won't conflict with each other. Look at this. There we are. Oh, I missed a bit. There we go. Okay, let's try again. There we are. So 1 on there, 1 off there. No conflict whatsoever. So there it is, my absolute favourite T flip-flop design. Thanks for tuning in. See you again.